Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy X7 back with some more Control. Picking up right where we left off. We had just cleared the Panopticon, found Dylan. We have found the ability to levitate. We can't do it in the... Let's see. It wants me to find the Prime Candidate program. But if I remember right, this is about where in the game there's about to be a bit of a difficulty spike. So doing some side quests might be pretty beneficial to me.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely
Let's see
antithetical
here.
to
We got a whole
every
bunch of
variable
documents to
base
pick
in
up.
our range.
Timeline of events. Just gonna put that on the screen for a sec.
How did Darling create it?
I think most of these are kind of like they're relevant, but they're also kind of filler-ish. What I really want to dive into is like why does it want me to talk to her?
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I might call this the
I'm fine.
side quest episode or
What
something
can you
like
tell
that.
me? Is he still human? Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now. I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
Still wants me to talk to her. I wonder if that just means that there's like new kind of cutscenes with
Jesse,
them.
when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
Ooh, a quest.
I didn't.
Maybe.
Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks,
And that's
Jesse.
when we get down into the
Now,
mold.
what's on your mind?
I think
I should
that's
get
it.
going.
Don't let me hold you up.
We can tab through those dialogue options later, but picking up that quest was the main thing for me. I'm sure Arish has a quest for us too.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there.
Just casually forgetting that your team's been gone for hours. Let's see.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
You got that red dot,
I don't think I
and
ever told you this,
my
but I was
brain
actually on the
demands
path to
that
being a
I
ranger once.
clear it.
Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Alright.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Cool.
Did you hear that the hiss present?
Now where... Have I not opened this before? Interesting. Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potencies of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. The blank object of power is an example. Some para-utilitarians, wow, that's a word, can achieve a throw distance of... Ooh, wait, what objective power was that? That was the... I forget. I have to look. Hold up. Research and records. Case files, here we go. Objects of powers. It was the home safe? Oh, that's a shield. The floppy disk, that's what it is. Oh, I lost track of which one it was. Hold up, no, it was... Para-utility. So the floppy disk, objects of power as an example. Some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it's largely believed that something exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Northmore, that was the director before Trench, so 2 directors ago. find reading. Is that it in this room? Is there anything else to go pick up? Why is that lamp glowing like that? Hello? Oh, I don't want to turn that on.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safety.
Great.
Pope's promotion. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her worth ethic. I can't words today. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe I talked too much at work today and I'm just a little like vocally fatigued, I guess is a way to say it. Has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports blank for breakthroughs resulting from her work. The recommendation, according to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to the position of research specialist. So she's special, basically. No pun intended.
I think you're gonna have to endure the inconvenience a little longer.
I'm looking for Salvador, though. She might have a quest for us. Don't want to turn that on. Or do I? Just music. Hello, document. Shifted bathroom complaint. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Oh man. Poor dude. Can't catch a break. Hello. And what is this? Spin rate of fire boost. So, does this mean you have a quest, Dylan?
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are worn through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Ah, man, does he have a
Dylan's
quest or
still in
not?
there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office.
The facial animations are on point with this guy.
And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Alright. If he still has a red dot, yeah. We'll do that later. I think it's just dialogue. He doesn't have anything for us. Oh, man. Is Salvador not here anymore? Did she go somewhere else? Boardroom. She's not in here.
You know where to find me. Trench was part of the same shadow.
Arish is here.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Or maybe it was Marshall. I'm getting names mixed up. America Overnight Program results. Huh. Probably won't. Oh, that's the America Overnight. We'll go listen to that later. But for now, I just want... I don't think we want to go in there yet. Something about like the way they worded it makes it sound like it might be like end game content.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security.
Yeah, not Lynn Salvador. It's Marshall.
In April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Ooh.
An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Imagine that. What do you think killed him?
That freak mutation we locked up. We could learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm.
Okay.
Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine.
Let's see here. Let's put spin on. 19% accuracy compared to our 31% rate of fire. I'm just gonna take out all the tier 2s. Pierce. We don't need tier 1s. Alright. Clearance level 6 means we can go just about anywhere. Can we upgrade this? Not yet. Weapon forms, we can't upgrade any of that. So all we can really do is select a mission and go for it. We are not doing that one. Clear the clog. So let's go ahead, fast travel. So it's by the coolant pumps, and the nearest one to that is that furnace chamber. According to the map, there should be... No, we don't want to go in the furnace. Oh, you know what? Curiosity has struck. I remember... Oh, we can't open that. What is that? Why does that look like... I need to get in there. Seize accelerator. Hold up. %69% seize speed. Yeah, let's put that on. That would be a huge help. Let's see, so this is a dead end. Okay. Oh, I remember. Okay. I think I can climb that. Oh. Something tells me this is not where I want to go. Think any of these are enemies? I didn't think there was an upstairs area to this. See, this is new to me. So it's that way. So it's probably down below. Love when they line up like that. Not expecting that. And we can't go that way. Alright. Let's just grab this real quick. The clog complaint. The gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ozzy keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. I don't think the clog is getting defeated by your...
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
You say that like, oh. Okay, I can't hit it through the... Water cooler. We saw that in containment. So no unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: a ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, nail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I.14 or I.32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house is unknown. Huh. So it's a shape-shifting, altered item. Yeah, this is some nasty shit. Pun not intended. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're kidding me. You came in here?
Ranger buddies. I should find the others.
I didn't even know there was anybody in here. Okay. I get it. You want me to go get power boxes from over here. I don't think I want to open that one yet. I don't think there's another one to open. See what's in here. Nothing. It's okay.
could go down there to clear out the rest of it.
I think Pierce is probably going to work against us for that. Let's go with Shatter. Way down here. These things freak me out. Am I missing?
Mr. Claw, I sincerely hope we never meet again.
I hope that's it for the clog. But something tells me that there's probably going to be one more shitty return. Is that it in here? Trying to see if there's anything I can levitate to. Alright. The nearest... I was expecting a whole fight. That's why I brought Shatter. Or at the very least, I was thinking it was going to be like spitting back at me and resisting and everything. Have we been in this one? It looks like it.
Director Faden.
How did you get this job? I used to build water slides for small town hotels. When my slides started flowing the wrong way, agents showed up, and now I'm here.
Got ability points for that. Extra health would be nice. But I'm thinking start upgrading evade or the levitate. Because ground slams sound great. Oh, we gotta choose a new mission. Cool. think spin and shatter is probably not a bad combo to have right now. Ooh, we have a level 4 accuracy boost for spin. Don't mind if I do. Can't upgrade anything. Plenty of source. Plenty of source. We could craft some stuff. I want to get this upgraded before I really start crafting though. I want tier 4 stuff in my crafting list. Logistics. Yeah, something tells me, based on the question marks and whatnot, that there is a way to get to the higher parts of the Panopticon that I was trying to go to last time. If I had to guess, I'd probably go to logistics. But let's see here. Assist the agent in the Panopticon cell. Oh, are we ready for that? I think that's like a boss fight. Locate Dr. Underhill below Central Research. Let's do that. Let's break our way into the mold. Let's see here. Parapsychology. We are Central Research is probably the point we want to travel to. I think. Yeah, here we go. It's coming back to me. Oh, great. Oh. Where's... Ooh, that's a much faster seize. Alright. Where'd he come from? Oh, jeez. Good, we got him at the last possible second. Oh, you're kidding me. What even hit me? I didn't even see it. I bet you it was clicking square on that guy. Even though I didn't seize him, it probably released the one that I had possessed. And it sounded like he was charging up an attack. And so maybe in that second that he released it, he just decided to hit me instead of the enemy he was going to hit. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to put Pierce back on. Damage while aiming. Where we're trying to go is not in here. I don't know if I can do this part, I remember. Song questionnaire. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Yep. It makes you listen to a whole ass song in there. And I don't know if it's copyrighted. It probably is. We've been inside this one. We have not. One more of those, and this sphere. Good. Of course. Of course. Where are you? Oh, we're rematching with the same enemies, huh? Just got that grenade launcher. Jeez. Yeah, it's the same. Well, it's good to know that a pierce is all it takes. Another one. All the health items are this way. Alright. Well, we got the opportunity to redeem ourselves after our humiliation. Always a good thing. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank, building shifts probably. We never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Blackrock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to file 5-94-1284 for a full report. Wow. Why is it that I'm able to read like accurately when I'm reading fast like that? Or mostly accurately. Anyways, the thing I'm looking for, there's a corner in here. I mean, that's nice too, but that's not what I'm looking for. Somewhere on this bottom floor, there is... Nope. Here we go. If it's a correspondence. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his. I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, plus it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, this is the one where he's being a creep. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 BlackRock samples you sent. The prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place. Under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Ha ha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Perhaps maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. This was probably yesterday, before the Hiss attacked. Hubert is probably one of the Hiss by now. Or Carla. Maybe they're together. Lab 1. Is this? No, this is the... We were just here. This is not what I'm looking for. This is it. Say hello to the mold, everybody. Well, we're not fully down in it yet. Hello. But we're about to be. We're going for it. Just gonna stop at all the ledges just to make sure I'm not missing any of these. Give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet loot. The pit. Or the mold. This should be an elevator that works, but it's not. This place is the kind of place where we need to be on guard. Because enemies can literally just pop out of the walls, I think. Or maybe there's like sacks. I can't remember. They just appear sometimes, you know, and I can never really tell where they're coming from. It's like all of a sudden there's just too many of them. They hit hard. Mold enemies are not fun. Oh wait, is that what that does? That is not what I was pointing at. Thank you. Now the elevator works. Look at that. Beautiful. We don't have to slow fall every time we come down here.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still
Excuse me? Are you lost?
I don't know, am I?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
I was gonna try and throw the accent
Clearly
back, but
doesn't
I
know who
decided
she's
against
talking
it.
to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room? Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet?
Mostly because I know I'd butcher it.
Here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find
She
the
doesn't know
source
that
before
she's
it spreads
talking to
too
the
far.
director yet.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
She clearly does not care who I am. Ha! Yeah,
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
I desperately want to see that moment when she realizes that Jessie's the director.
Positive effect.
Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to blank construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize that there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. Huh.
Talking to plants. I wonder if they talk.
So it's a fungus kind of zombie. But unlike, The Last of Us, that's the main fungus zombie I can think of to compare it to. This fungus apparently just smells really good and makes you want to eat it, and then you're infected. Not really like zombies biting each other and spreading the spores. There's a lot of Underhill checking in. And I broke your ceiling, ma'am. I'm sorry. Astral blip.
I hate guard duty down here.
We really need as many of those as we can get, so.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder
Yep.
how this mold tastes.
Don't do it, Jesse. So those are explosive. I forgot that they kind of like, they will, if you get too close to them, they kind of like launch themselves towards you. Let's see here. This place is kind of a maze. I remember that much for sure. I don't remember how it, here we go. Pink flamingo. Altered item. Well, I can't see because I'm getting the time warning. So, agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun and when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See PAI 1372 for a detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of blank seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After a blank, he was found to possess no blank and was released. Probably potential. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this has still not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. So, everybody, we are exploring the pit next time.
Are those people?
Oh no, that's not the way I want to go. Yeah, we're going to call this good here. Thank you all for watching. This might be my only post for the day, but I have the next 2 days off. I'm going to try and get quite a bit done in these games. Expect a lot of content coming soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you all next time. Peace out, y'all.